Hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I'm Deanna or Queen D. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. It's going to be a little life update. I'm getting ready to go to the store, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and primed my eyes with my MAC 24-hour Prep and Prime. So we're going to go ahead and be using the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette today. This is the Textures Neutrals Volume 1 palette. I believe this is the only eyeshadow palette she has. I've had this for a really long time. I think I honestly had it since it came out, so it's gotta be almost a year now. It's gotta be over a year maybe on this. So, but anyways, I'm going to just take quite a like fluffy brush here, and we're just gonna go into Soothe down here, which is like a matte, and I took this is highly pigmented, people, highly pigmented, and we're just gonna take this like right in my crease area, and I'm gonna take it kind of into my like outer V area as well out here. And I know what I forgot to already do, but it's okay, whatever, I'll fix it in a second. But okay, let's go ahead and do this side as well. Yeah, so I haven't been posting as much just because I am still like traveling back and forth from Virginia, and I just honestly have not gotten myself in a routine, and that's on me. Like, that's on me for not getting into a routine. But you know, when I'm done working, I'm exhausted and I'm really tired, and when I get back, I definitely take like a whole day where I'm doing almost nothing. Like, I'm literally just lazy and I've done nothing all day. And so now I'm gonna go into Aura right here, and I'm gonna put this on my brow bone, because that's what I forgot to do, was just kind of put something up there just to help blend and kind of always keep it nice and bright on the brow bone. And then I'm just gonna take that other brush that I used previously and then just lightly dust and blend those two colors together. Oh, so I changed up my lighting a little bit. Let me know how you guys like it, if it's like too bright, because I can definitely my forehead is super bright. Now I'm just packing this on my outer V. Yeah, so I definitely noticed that like my forehead is bright here. My sister got me like a like one of those like softbox lights, and I finally set it up, and yeah, and I really like how bright it is, honestly, because I'm like, dang, I can see everything, which is actually very, very nice. Very appreciative. So thank you, Avery. Yeah, so I've also just been like binge watching the mess out of like shows. Like, it's been insane. I've been like watching Netflix, like it's mad crazy. Me and my husband finished watching Good Girls, because that's season 3 came out on Netflix. We watched that in like a week, which was awesome. I just really like that show. That show's really good. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. It's like funny. It's about like these moms who rob a grocery store and then get into gang life. It's hilarious and great all at the same time. Definitely highly recommend. I watched Bridgerton and rewatched it as well, because it was so good as well. Just loved it. And what else have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of stuff. I finished watching The Scarlet Witch, oh my god, WandaVision. I love the Marvel stuff, like absolutely love Marvel, really into it. Now I'm taking this Ritual Metallic right here and just putting this on my outer V. Yeah, and so I've also rewatched WandaVision. I've been rewatching stuff as well, just to like see the stuff I missed, or to see if I missed anything at all. I don't know, I really like to rewatch stuff. My husband thinks I'm crazy, because like he's like, Dana, you can watch that all the time, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, I could watch like the Marvel movies over and over and over again, because like, not gonna lie, almost every single time I watch one, I find something new every time. So why not watch them? I saw the thing about the not Marvel, but the DC universe. Jack Snyder came out with the 4-hour director's cut edition of the Justice League, and we haven't watched it yet. I'm really excited to watch it. We're gonna watch it this weekend. But I also saw that the Marvel people were like, hey, we're gonna drop a 6-hour cut of Endgame. I'm sorry, are we trying to do like who's bigger? Like, cause no, we're not, this isn't cute anymore. But 6 hours, that's a lot. That's a lot. But I bet it would be really informative information that we would get out of it. Like, super informative. Because I would like to know what didn't make it into the movie. Because those movies, I cry almost every single time. Is that bad? I can't help it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Soothes Metallic up here. And this is gonna go on the middle to pretty much like this inner part of my lid. And then like last night I rewatched Aquaman to kind of get me prepared for Justice League, which I don't know their timeline like I do Marvel. I really don't, but I've just pretty much been like rewatching some of the DC stuff as well. I found this new show on Netflix. It's Japanese, very interesting. It's called Alice in Borderland. very interesting. Like they have to play these like games in order to like get out, and or if even if they can't get out, I don't really know. It was only season 1. I don't know much, but that one was pretty interesting. It is subtitles, or you can watch it dubbed. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Ritual metallic on this outer side, just to kind of darken it up, or like get the two to blend a little bit more together. Because I feel like that Soothe one kind of take over, which isn't a problem. I'm not mad at it. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the Soothed matte shade as a transition. And just pack it kind of right up there. Get it to like soften up that line a little bit that I had going. And what I did was I focused it more on this like under the brow bone area and then worked it out. So I think I like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the Ritual on my lower lash line. I don't take my foundation all the way up to my eyelashes just because I got creases. I feel like when I put the shadow down here, it hides them just a little bit more. Or at least not hide them, but like, I don't know. I don't notice it as much, so it hides it. And then I'll just take the fluffy brush and just lightly blend, soften it up. And so when I do take the foundation up closer, that'll kind of like blend itself as well. I really like that Soothe metallic, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner. Cute. Let's move on. Okay, so I'm back and I've already gone ahead and done my eyeliner. I used my Marc Jacobs. This is the Highliner Gel Eye Crayon. For mascara, I started off with the new Milani Dangerous Lengths mascara. So on the mascara box that this came in, there was like a picture of like the lashes. The difference was insane. So that's why I like went ahead and bought this. When I tried it on at first, I really should have got the camera on, but I'll do it for next time. This was fantastic for lengthening the eyelashes and really like brushing them out and really making it really easy. Then I topped it off with a volumizing mascara. This is the new e.l.f. Lash It Loud volumizing mascara. This is what this does look like. So the Milani mascara, this is what the brush looks like. This thing looks so cool. This is what I'm saying. It really like brushed. It's very bristly, but like really just like lengthened the lashes like really, really well. And then the Lash Out Loud wand is like a typical kind of wand, to be honest. It's nothing new in my mind. But this definitely made them look much more like full as well. But today I'm going to be using lashes, and I'm going to be using my Ardell Wispy lashes. There's no number with these. This is just like a 5-pack of them. This is what these do look like. I'm just going to be using a set of these today. I'm going to be using the Lash Glue Liner by Kiss, the clear one. And I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and I will be right back because I'm going to take these out, measure them, and all that jazz. And it's too much. It's too much for the camera. I'm so sorry. But comment below if you would like to see me do my lashes one time, or if you want to know how to do lashes. Alrighty, I am back with these lashes on. These things are awesome. I just want to be like boom, 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 boom. I honestly don't know why I don't wear lashes more. Honestly, I used to think like, okay, I will say this, like with old lash glue, with like the one you have to like put it on the lash and let it dry, like too much, it's too time consuming. This is so quick. You literally just glide this on, stick it on there, boom, you're done. Like it really did not take me long to put these on. So let's go ahead and move on to primer and foundation. So for primer today, I'm going to be using my Unicorn Glow Longwear Primer, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this into my hand, and really just a little bit of it. A little goes a long way, and I'm just gonna rub this all over my face. And if you noticed at maybe like the beginning of my video, my lips might have looked a little weird to you. I had used one of the Too Faced lip injection extremes, and yeah, got it kind of outside of my lip line a little bit, so that was what was making this like a little like red and puffy. I like saw it in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, someone's gonna think I'm like something's wrong with me. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys didn't even notice at all. Next, we're gonna be going into my foundation. So I did just buy this yesterday from Ulta. This is the Juvia's Place. This is the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. This is what this does look like. I did get mine in the shade Malta. This is in 640, and this is full coverage. I'm gonna be using my Juno & Co. sponge today. I think this foundation is a little warm for me, but maybe as it oxidizes, I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna hope. This is my first time using it. When I swatched it and I was like kind of blended it, and it looked better. So we're gonna find out together. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the back of my sponge. It's kind of whippy. It's kind of like thick for sure. So it's definitely gonna be full coverage. I'm just gonna tap this kind of on the center of my face so that I can work it out. A little bit on the nose. I'm scared. You see what I'm saying? Like it's warm. I'm just a little scared of like what might happen. But we're gonna find out. Maybe it's like paler. Oh man, I don't know. I look yellow. Okay, maybe, where's my setting spray? Okay, so I've got some MAC Prep and Prime. I'm gonna spray this on my face to help, maybe not so close to my face. Spray this on my face to help me blend this out a little bit. See, as it oxidizes, it gets a little better, but like my skin's really pink lately. And I don't really like know why it's been like that. It just has been. Do I take it back? Do I hope it works out to be like my winter shade? I mean, I don't even know what shade. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do the forehead. Forehead's tricky for me because I got these like lines, which I can't stand. But guess what? I got them. Making sure I get this into my hairline a little bit just because it's clearly not my normal shade. I don't know what could save this right now. I'm really trying to think. I'm just like hoping it oxidizes more. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this like on my neck and jawline and drag it down. It's definitely full coverage. You can say that right off the bat because I don't even know where my skin went. That's not necessarily like a bad thing. I mean, it said it was full coverage. It did. It was right. It was full coverage. Just not my shade at all. But I looked like the girl in the picture. Okay, I didn't look like the girl, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I picked up the wrong shade. I don't know. I know nothing now. And I don't like the way my skin looks at all. Like, I'm not even lying. But I don't want to blame it on the foundation. It's not its fault. I picked the wrong shade. It's really not. And I'm trying to like, I feel like as I blend this down my neck, it looks better, but I don't know. Or is it getting worse? Oh, I just don't know. Okay, we're gonna, a little bit more spritzy. Pray for, oh, I got it on my lashes. Oh man. Oh. Clearly this is not, it just needs love. I don't know what it needs, but it needs help. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think? How does this look? The more it has like settled, I like it more. It's close to my shade. It's close. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of powder on it, help maybe like, I don't know, to do something to it. But I gotta tap a little bit more liner glue on my inner corner over here. So I've hurt myself today. I have foundation on my shirt. I'm like so upset. This is literally my first time wearing the shirt. And of course it's like one of those, like, it's like white. It's like off-white. And of course you're gonna get something on it, of course. And I'm just like, freaking foundation. Oh, it's really funny too is I was about to wipe the foundation off my hand. And that's when I noticed. So anyways, so to counteract this yellowness, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. This is in lavender. So to cancel out the yellow, I'm going to use the lavender in hopes that it will work. In hopes. But before I do this, I'm actually going to set my face one last time. Pounds in so that I can kind of get like this little breakup to happen. Or like the settling to stop happening. And that way when I put the powder on, shouldn't do it anymore. That's the goal. So, little spray. Nice and wet. You know what? The spray was probably what was maybe taking up the glue, but like, I don't know. That just doesn't seem likely either. See, so like, look, as soon as you pounce it, they're gone. Like, as soon as you pounce it. And then, okay, make sure I got my smile lines. I'm just gonna like double pounce through the whole thing one last time just to really push that makeup in place. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed like this total face brush from e.l.f. and I'm lightly tapping in here and I'm going to kind of dust it off a little bit, still leaving some, and I'm just going to tap this on my forehead, just pouncing it. I don't want to do any swipey motions because then that's what causes like flaking and other things I don't want. Like when things start to pill, starts to lift the makeup a little bit. We want to press the powder in. Don't want to swipe it across the skin. Make sure we get that nose real good. It's oily. And then once you've got the foundation, the powder all over, then you can start to swipe with the brush because then at that point, the powder should have neutralized whatever was left in the foundation, still making it tacky if there was any of that, or if it still was kind of wet, totally normal. I care a little bit less about my neck, so I don't really care as much about like swiping and stuff on my neck. Oh my gosh, all that powder went like everywhere. Alrighty, so in the camera, I'm not in the camera, in the mirror, this looks like this did a really good job, honestly. There is something in my eye. So I think I did a really good job. I'm gonna try and get a little closer to underneath my eye right in here. Tap some powder in there, just on that under eye to kind of brighten it up. I'm not personally like a huge fan of concealer, so I try not to use it too much, especially under the eye, because I feel like it's just gonna crease. It's just gonna crease when I feel like my foundation can probably do the same thing, or I can use powder to help it. Let's go ahead and bronze up this face, like now. Alrighty, so I'm using my Sephora brush. This is the sculpting brush. This is the Pro Sculpting brush. This is Brush Sculptant 99. This is my like favorite brush to contour with, like literally my favorite one. We're gonna use Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Sunkissed, because why not? Because we sunkissed. So bronzing and kind of contouring as well over here. And then I'm gonna bring it up to the forehead a little bit, down the temples. Very, very nice. Like nice little contour, soft, kind of subtle, not too strong. And I like to darken it right in here, and then a little bit on the top of my forehead to kind of make it look smaller. My husband will tell you I have a 5 head, but I count it. It's only 3. So I don't know. Like, don't count. I count from the point of my brows up. So that is pinky to 3 fingers. That's it. I won't let them win. Then a little bit on this widow's peak area, like I said. So what else I've been doing to like pass my time by besides just watching a ton of TV, I have also I play Animal Crossing on my Nintendo Switch, and I've also gotten into Pokemon as well. My husband's like a huge Pokemon fan, and I wanted to get into it as well, just to see, you know, I already love like opening cards with him because he'll let me open some with him, which I like. He loves me, and which is a lot of fun and whatnot. So I've been really into that. I've literally played for like the past like several days with no self-control to stopping. So I had to try and just stop myself. And I was like, you know what, let's film. We haven't done that in a while. And plus I need to get back on the grind. So this is like, this always makes me feel so good when I get on here and like talk to you guys and just, I don't know, relax. It sounds crazy to say, but yeah, to relax. All right, so let's go ahead and highlight this beautiful face with what? I don't know. So we're gonna be using this Unicorn Glow. This is in Champagne. Got a little highlighting brush right here. And this does not look like it's gonna do too, what? Did that even do, did that do anything? It's like maybe leaving some glitter behind. Like, what is this? I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's not bad. I guess it's just not what I expected. Y'all, I forgot to blush. Well, I guess let's finish highlighting, which sounds kind of crazy, but if we're gonna do the same mistake, we might as well make it on both sides. I barely see that. And for blush, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is in Feisty. This is what this does look like. And I'm gonna take this on a bronzer brush, but whatever. And I'm just gonna lightly tap in here. I feel like I'm picking up nothing, but you know, just lightly tap this on apples of my cheeks and kind of like blend it into the bronzer a little bit. That way I have a little bit more control of it. And then I'm gonna lightly kind of dust it up and out. Now I'm gonna kind of dust it a little bit down just to kind of help blend and soften it all up, and then bring it up. Tap in there a little bit on the cheeks, apples of my cheeks. Yeah, so I changed up my lighting a little bit, like I said, because my sister got me one of these soft boxes. So let me know if you guys like this lighting, or if you liked my old lighting better. I'm just trying to like figure it out a little bit and see how you guys like it, see how I like it. All right, so now that I got that on, I'm gonna re-highlight because I did not like that highlight. I really did not like this highlight at all. It's kind of like a dry formula, but it should be like, but it should be pretty and like reflect. No, maybe not. Yeah, this is a no. Just doesn't cut it. It has more glitter in it than anything else. So yeah. So let's grab a highlight that we know is gonna work. Can we all guess? So it's gonna be Fenty Beauty. We know. And I'm gonna be going into, this is in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Highlight this, and I love, like, look, beautiful. Just boom. Then I'm gonna try and like hit the brow bone just a little bit, especially since I haven't done my brows quite. Look how quick that was, and just what seemed like effortless to me. So let's go ahead and move on to some brows. So for brows, I'm gonna be using this ColourPop Brow Boss. This is in shade light brown. This is what this does look like. The only complaint I have is like this falls off all the time. But other than that, it's a really great pencil. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by underlining my brows and then filling them with like little strokes. And this is like my favorite little trick, is just underlining the brow and then little strokes just to fill it in. And then right at the start, I like to do light little strokes going up. Kind of already start to blend it out a little bit. And I'm gonna kind of look through it, see if I see any gaps that I want to like draw in a little bit more. This is definitely one of my favorite brow pencils by far. It's nice and skinny. You can really fill in the brows with these and really get a nice good line on these. The product holds, it stays on very well. So I think it's very just honestly user friendly. And it's not like a really rough pencil at all either. So you know you can definitely like draw and it's not gonna like drag your skin or anything like that. Now I'm gonna look through it, see if I see any like gaps or anywhere I need to fill in. I like to really kind of like fill them in kind of strong and then blend it out to soften it. I feel like I just have more control that way as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the spoolie side and just lightly brush through. And I mean just very lightly brush through and then lightly brush up through the start of the brow. Lightly brush through the entire brow. Almost kind of like as if you're combing it. So very light-handed, you're not really being too firm. When I look at this up close, I think I just need a little bit of powder all over the face. Just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face though. Just a couple little sprays, nothing's too crazy. We're just gonna take a little bit more setting powder, which sounds so crazy to me. And I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe my forehead. Because now we've used only powders, so nothing should be really like wet on the skin, even though I did just use a setting spray, but that should have dried up and kind of soaked in quite easily. And I think this just helped like softly blend everything up. Like as you can tell, my highlight still going strong. Last is lips, y'all. So, and for lips, I'm going to be using this Kat Von D. This is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. This is in Lolita. And this is the shade. It's kind of like a rosy kind of color, which now that I'm thinking about it, doesn't really go with this. But we're going to make it work anyway. Liquid lipstick. Here we go. They don't go. But we're going to try and fix it, because that's what I'd rather do, is try to fix what we've kind of already like done. Okay, so what I went ahead and kind of already put on my lips, I don't think it didn't save it. But this is the Lady Be Good. This is the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color from MAC. This is what this does look like. What I did was I just kind of like put it on, blotted my did that, closed my lips, and then I took my finger and lightly like blended it out. So that way it kind of created like a slight ombre effect. It's just not the color I want. With that, I'm also going to use this Kat Von D. This is Blossom. It's a little more of a lighter brown kind of shade. I'm thinking we'll probably do this a little bit more justice. But this is not the Everlasting. This is the EXO Vinyl Liquid Lip Cream. So this will kind of come off, if that makes sense. Okay, I like this a lot better. Sorry that this was a journey to get here, but definitely like this a lot better. Definitely makes it look more put together than that pinky mauve color did, for sure. All in all, really nice. I better go ahead and get to the store. I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. I have no idea. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this is the complete look, y'all. Hey, cute. It's, in my opinion, I feel like it's an everyday look. Lashes were just a ton of fun. These are like so big and just fun. I love them. I just can't get enough, honestly. Yeah, I really just like this whole look all together. Comment below what you guys think of this look. I will try and get back onto the grind of getting on here a little bit more than I have been. I promise I'm trying. And I just need to sit down and like get a schedule going. That's what I just need to do. But anyways, this completes today's video, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. I'm Deanna, or Queen D, and we're gonna be we're because I'm two people. I'm one. Yeah, I don't have a word. I literally look yellow. I don't. Oh god. Oh god. Oh gosh.